I need to change this whole setup, to be honest, but desks are really freaking expensive. Who'd have thought it? But yeah, hopefully you can hear everything. Hopefully it's a little bit louder. Let me just play with the volume here as well. Okay, a timeout called for Axis. Don't quite know why. Okay, hopefully that's loud enough. Let me know, let me know. 1 minute protest against CoDBASE admins. They decide to ban Nade. What the heck? What is this? What's happened with admins? What's going on? What's happening? A minute protest? Free nade binds, free COD community. Wait for the free Palestine bit. Wait for it. Is it in there? What is this about? Is this... Wait, hang on. I've read something about nade binds recently. Is that what this is about? Free COD 1 community. Hi, Prison. Oh, you're putting it in stream as well. Okay, cool. Free... Oh my god. What is this? What is this? What are we protesting for? Okay, are we good now? Are we actually going? Are we... Harbour wasn't picked, was it? Was it picked? This is the weirdest start to a COD match I've ever had. But anyway, we're going to look at the main roof, or the mid-roof even. One Axis player's made it through the shower. Who is that? It's Prison. What does he have? He has an MP44. Nice. Good choice. And, oh, they just put behind the and then quickly dropped by P2P, so eye for an eye. As he then finding pre-fire, tons of kills coming for BBQ. Mazzy finding Kyle. No, Abra finding Mazzy, Azzy. Mazzy and Azzy. Is it Mazzy? It is Mazzy. Mazzy, Azzy. Azzy, and John. That's actually a really good push from BBQ. I thought Prison might do a bit more with that MP44 rush, but it turned out to be 1 kill. But either way, first round goes to BBQ. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Right, I changed my... hang on, let's go over this way a bit. That was where I landed before. Because we could actually see the names landing in the avenue here, which is quite a good spot. And we still get to see it going to the Axis side as well. Oh, Prison landing right on Azzy. One player actually managed to push up to the hut as well, so that could be handy for Axis. Oh, excuse me, what is this? Kyle with a nade finding Stevno. A nice late one. Kyle then headshotting Owain. Bit more of a solid start for whatever. The last two Russian players are a little bit hesitant to make a move. What do you know? Is making a flank. This could be the twist of the match. Or the round even to start with. Not so much the match because it's only second round, but it literally all depends who gets the next kill. Did he take a tag? He didn't. That ally player backs off. Uses the cover of the wall. Should get that kill though. They're still trying. And pre-fire eventually gets PRM. Had a little bit of a scuffle under the ramp, but whatever. Did get the second round, so it is 1 apiece. Good play from them. Good flank by the Axis players as well. Getting right behind that Russian alley. At least one Axis player has done pretty well. I think Russian, I'll say allies, need to spread their nades out a bit, which they have done here. They managed to get nades kind of fairly widespread across the boxes. You can see now Axis players are literally only just trying to get into position. So much better nades from allies. Mazzy with the first opening kill, dropping Kyle. No free COD for him. You got to pay for the fish. and your chips. A little bit better for allies. 4 of them pushing up to underpass. Prison does find Owain. Steven, I think, is going to be the man just to hold that avenue for any Axis players that do try and push. Mordino finds Mazzy in the far corner. As he then dropping Mordino, Abba's looking over towards that ramp entrance. Just being the one man holding A. Is he rotating back? I think he is rotating back to A, so could be a delayed A push. There's one Axis player left in the form of Abra, and he is right in his Stevno.
Suppressing fire!
And oh, good shot. Let's find Azzy. There's one. Down to 2v1. He has a slither of health while the plant goes down on B. Piram's going to be the front man, just waiting for him. This is going to be tough for Abra. This is going to be really tough. Yep, win. Just one tag from the MP44 in the hands of PRM, and that'll be 2-1. I'm determined not to cough anymore. I've literally been fine all day. How are we looking on the scores? PRM with 3, Azzy with 3, and then another double 3 for whatever, Prison and Kyle. Nice spread of nades again. No Axis players have managed to get up into the tip of that avenue. They're getting in position now, but then again, so are allies. So a little bit of an even start for both teams. They're just hanging on that ledge. He does have one player to the right of him. He doesn't anymore. Kyle takes another bullet in the face. Isn't rewarded with a second, maybe. He did get some damage, so it's good enough. Here I am now finding Abra. It's actually nice to see from the Axis or Allied team side of the garden. It's normally a scrap onto A. So it's nice from BBQ to change things up a little bit. Push B side. Always nice, bit of a mix. I wonder if I can get a good angle from this side of the map. Kinda can. This kinda works from there as well. A little bit of a glitch in the corner though. Can I move to the right of that? Ish. Yeah, those nades from allies now are starting to be spot on. They kind of spread there. Look at that. A great spread of nades. Left to right, covering that avenue. On Abra Mordino. With the MP44 kill on Azzy Stone, also dropping a free fire. Carr hasn't really changed his position for the last few rounds. Has been in the same spot in the last couple of rounds. He's actually surviving this one though, so if it comes to that, it's 2v3. Axis have the man up. Doesn't give himself much cover, but Kyle does back him up and gets a double. Well played, Kyle. Never thought I'd congratulate someone called Kyle, but there you go. In fact, no, I did. There was a student called Kyle in my class. Did I ever congratulate him? I don't think I did. Bit of a helmet, if I'm honest. But either way, we go again. It's 3-2, BBQ up by 1. Yeah, Axis look a bit hesitant. So those nades are spot on. Nice spreader. Late one there, landing on the roof. Oh no, it isn't. Just literally landing over the on the ledge. Well, push, but it wasn't going to come because the nades were so good. As he both already on A, and I don't think Abra knew about that. He certainly does now. Great push from BBQ into A, which opens up completely. Plant goes down. Planted. Mazzy finding Mordino. One Axis player left. In the form of the man Kyle. He gets absolutely jumped like it's Saturday night in South London. shot from different angles. And there's no way he is going to survive that. I'm allowed to slag off South London. I'm from there, so it's fine. Don't worry. Why does it get glitchy there? Let's try that. There you go. I can't see that little glitchy mess in the corner. Oh, one extra player maybe push. I think it's Mordino going to the ramp. I'm guessing it's him. It is indeed. This could turn around this round. This could be big. Control the spray. And he does. He does find PRM as he finds Kyle in the background. Hashtag control the spray. He does find Mazzy as well. Making tons of mess in prison, but shooting the for some reason. And Wayne finds him in the back. Abra heavily tagged at A. 3 apiece as he's using that table as cover, covering the stairs. Prison seems to be in the control of, well, Azzy at least. Owain falling in the background. Azzy popping some names out to the boxes around 8. I don't know if he spotted someone just in the gap there, but he had a shot anyway. Stebno over by the pass. He does go down. And Prefire just peeks as soon as Stebno turns around. Makes it 4-3. Let's see if that A push comes again. That did work really well. Not a PPSH in sight yet. But it could happen. I think everyone resorts to it eventually. A bit like Viagra. It just kind of happens. Right, guys? Everyone does it, right? Oh, that nade again could be good on Mordino. He hasn't made the corner already. Azzy finding Abra. Mordino finding Azzy. Gets the trade again. Owain finding him eventually, but Azzy does go down. One Axis guy falling to a nade from allies as well. Stebno being the back man, holding the flank if it comes. Well, the other 3 Russian guys are having a Jolly Boys outing. Slowly making their way to prison. Owain missed that one, but PRM didn't. Kyle goes down. He's in a great spot, but somehow didn't find Stebno. Oh, Mazzy. He's heavily tagged, but he didn't go down. BBQ win another one. It's going to be 6-3. 5-3. Beg your pardon. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so sorry about this cough as well. Maybe it's a nerve thing. Maybe it's like a performance issue, you know? Lots of guys get it. They get performance anxiety. It happens. Only for guys older than me, but this one thing I'm good at is being early. Look at the Axis player pushing out prison. Who is that? Mordino's there. Abra's at A. Kyle. Oh, Azzy might be rewarded with a kill here. Nope, pretty far with the MP40. Good reaction there from Azzy. Drops him eventually. Stebno finding Kyle. I'm going to cash you. No, you will not. Walnut. That hurt. You wanted to laugh. Owain is Stebno nice and calmly doing the in there. Good job, Names. Proud of you, buddy. Oh, good push from Mordino. Flying through the boxes, leaving one ammo player left in the form of PRM. He dashes through prison, makes his way to B, but I don't think they're kind of expecting that. Abra definitely isn't. And he's on B already. That's the sound you make when your uncle makes a racist joke and nobody liked it. Why would nobody like it?
Explosives planted.
It's funny, right? That's what uncles are for. Plant does go down from PRM. He gets a tag on Mordino. Having the last stand behind that box. Let's find out, but just needs one more. GG PRM. There's that 6-3 I said earlier. I was predicting the score. That's what I was doing. I was preemptively calling 6-3, which it is now. Good play, PRM. Managed to sneak through prison, get to B, get the plant. Stealth. I like it. Well played, PRM. Or Perm. I think it's because he has nice, curly, shining hair. I think that's why he's called PRM. It's short for Perm. Now I understand. Oh, one actually player has got the boxes just outside prison, but they're gonna hold for now. They're not gonna push. Oh no, wait, Kyle is gonna push. He's gonna do Kyle things and go through underpass. Stephanie finding Preef on the background. Kyle thinking twice. Thinks he'd rather live and have another monster. PRM peeking onto A. There's a backup. Stephanie's there as well. Pulling bullets right through the boxes. Kyle finding Owain, which I think was the backup for PRM on A. Mordino's not too far off.
Explosives planted.
Kyle's parkouring in the background. Plant does go down. Axis down to 2. Allies have a man up. Make it 2v2. Make that 2v2 a 2v1. Here's Azzy left. Kind of aim transition. Doesn't really flick or anything. It's just nice and smooth. Well played, Azzy. Let's find Mordino. That's 7-3. Give nades back to Kyle. What's actually changed with nades then? What has changed? Can anyone confirm? People are saying nade binds, right? What does that actually mean? Can anyone explain that for a boomer, please? Gambino starting his weekly Among Us session because he hates himself. He's an early kill finding Az. I think he was the one that peeked up just to that corner going on to A. Oh, that nade catching here, and that one doing the job. That will do it. PRM got out of the way, but Stebno and Mazzy didn't. Good nade from Abra. Bit of a late one. Did the job though. Better late than never. 2 ally players are there. 5 left for Axis. It should be an Axis round, you'd think. This Allies can pull off something crazy. That will do it. Pre-fire Mordino picking up them. Oh, no, no lag. Don't do it. Don't. Oh, not the game. Server crash? Question mark. Oh. Is that the same for everyone? I think everyone might have just lagged out. Maybe. Let's see if a reconnect does it. Unless the server's actually gone down, maybe. Nope, I think the server's actually gone down. Let me check if anyone said anything on Discord. Nope, nothing's been said. Ah, there you go. Someone said server 6. Okie dokie. Right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You just put that in the chat on Discord. Legend. Server 6. Right, cool. Bang, bang. There we go. Thank you, Keen Bean. You're a babe. Appreciate it. Yo, SKZ, welcome in, dude. Right, are we, do I need to do... Oh, hang on, I need to do the whole chat commands again. I blame Kyle for that, I think. Oh, nade auto throw, an auto thrower. That's a cheat. Or like an exploit, I'm guessing, right? Cheeky Kyle. It's always people called Kyle. Bloody Kyles. Imagine hating your offspring that much, Kyle. Crazy. Or Keith. Wait, sorry, that's me. Imagine hating your offspring that much, you call them... PSH, we see it. I might keep that, maybe. I don't think he's going to. Excusez-moi. Oh, a scope there for Owain. Is that going to stay? No, it didn't. He went back with an again. Shame. Come on. Speedy elevation. Up you go. Wow, it's being a lot slower. Oh my god, wow, it is being a lot slower. Wow, what is that? Why is the movement slower for the camera? Interesting. Oh, well played, Kyle. I take it back. Your parents love you. Always makes it interesting to watch when a guy gets the flank. Abra finding PRM. Allies stuck in a barrel at the minute. And whatever, just fishing. Chucking spears, chucking sharp objects, fishing rods, everything. Shooting at them. Abra does take a tag there, then sits and takes a second. I think Stevno's saying nice to see that. Good play from Wario. Oh, excuse me again. Gee, I have to slam my inhaler in a minute.
Axis win.
Prison stole the PPSH. Oh dear. Sorry guys. There we go, that's a bit faster. Much better. Camera's better now. We have finished the half. Oh god, don't do that again. Oh, Christ. There we go. Trying to think the half score. It was 7-5, I think, at the half. Just to confirm. I don't think I can actually. Yep, 7-5, there we go. Whoops, not main menu. There we go. So BBQ did win that 7-5. Is a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Good play from whatever. Nothing against them, just a good run of things. Armlet's ready up as well. We're getting that. I hope this camera does speed up a bit. Kind of a nice sort of panning speed though. But it does make it a bit of a pain trying to get into that centre for the nades. I don't know why the camera speed is changing. Maybe server 6 is just a temperamental one. But here we go, we have switched. This is technically the second half. Whatever are now attacking, BBQ are going to be defending. Great. And it's done it again. Right, hang on. Oh, Lord. There we go. Much better. Making his way to prison. It's a little bit of a delayed start. We missed a few things, but no deaths. Even no one has a grenade. Take that back. Pre-fire did. But apart from that, everyone's good. Good old black screen on COD. Didn't see that on oh, hi, Owain. Nice triple. A double nade. Finding Mordino prison. Headshot someone else, so... Yikes, more played Owain. That will do it. For him, he needs to keep the match ball at the end of the game. When you use free look while the character's leaning... Oh, okay. Huh, interesting. It's never done that before. At least I don't think it has. Oh, here I'm again finding a great nade pre-fire, trying to make his way through the nade shower, but instead catches a nade in his pocket. Couple of late ones. That nade dribbling over to just on top of the plank. Bit of a scurry just down the avenue as well. PRM does find more nade. Oh, great nade finding Stevno. Wasn't much he could do about that. Didn't take him out of the game, but his health a low. PRM's trying to flank from plank. Oh, gets shot by Abra. Good shot. Carlin finding Stevno at the back of that box, eventually fishing him out. Elaine finding Abra. Allies down to do Azzy, waiting for Kyle there. Prison left. Long range really good from Azzy. And it's going to be 2-0. Technically 9-5. I think. 7-5. Yeah, 9-5. There you go. I can do math. There we go. A good nade from PRM pre-fire. Did try to make his way through and get an early rush, which can clinch rounds on Harbour, but it's a big risk. He's made his way up to the ledge and could be by plank. It's PRM. He gets the second. Good play. Finding Kyle and Abra. That's worth it. As he tried the push, gets dropped by prison. 3 Russian guys waiting for him there. It's always going to be tough. It's such a good idea getting that flank from plank if you can. Just keeps his axis on the allies on the lower ground. Keeps them looking left and right. Kind of hard to do anything. Stephanie back at his box. PRM's still there, just cleaning the windows. Pretty cheap, does it for his community. Oh, but it just bouncing off the metalwork there. He's lucky. Decides to give that one up. Gets in a better position. Allies now down to a minute left. It's a good idea from PRM to move because Allies are pushing that quite heavily. Pre-fire waiting under plank before he eventually joins his teammates, waiting for Stevno to show his face behind the box. PRM again does eventually go down to Mordino, who then drops to Owain. And pre-fire is left. He doesn't make his way inside prison because Mazzy finds him. 10-5. Kenny! You're doing meth, that's not good for you. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, if it's good for the Third Reich, it's good for me, right? Kept them going. Kept them boys marching. Oh, that's a good nade. No dice. Late one, no. Oh, away with the scope. Good nade there. Finding Owain. Keeps him pinned. Puts him right back behind the table. PR in the first one. Finding Kyle. Stefano forced out of cover there. CMOs. Ooh, good question. Pass. I'm not quite sure. If anyone knew, that nade again. They really want to get him out of that corner. He is actually out, but they're just making sure they're over the plane again. Great play from Axis.
Axis
He's
win.
finding pre-fight, stepping over the last one, dropping Mordino. Go to 11. Looking good for BBQ. Whatever, haven't really managed to get out at all. I mean, they have round up to prison, but apart from that, it's been pretty one-sided. A few late nades. Landing just by the allied players, but now they break out. Another late one there. Landing in the gap, one allied player managed to make his way out. If the camera could give me that allied player, that'd be great. Kyle's running around PPSH prison. I think it was prison. Barrage of kills. Mordino, PPSH is everywhere at the minute. A big Axis now in allied spawn, and the PPSH, plenty of PPSH is going for the Axis team. In fact, only at least 2 PRM But anyway, I think it's 12 now. If we're moving on from the server crash, it should be 12-5, I think. Yeah, 12-5, I believe. So map point here for BBQ. Communistic, does health regenerate? It doesn't. No, COD2 was the COD2 was the first one to have health regeneration. So no, there's no health regen here. Welcome in, by the way. I'm pretty certain that came in COD2. PPSH's Azzy again. It's all going Axis. Kyle left. Win. And she's dropping a PRM, and that, I think, if I can count right, is going to be Harbour for BBQ. I'm pretty sure it is. Are we... Wait, that's 13, right? Are they not done? There we go. Okay, they were done. Okay, cool. I thought I couldn't count for a minute. Right, so we go to Tiger Town. Unless you thought I could count there for a second. Yeah, if you're wondering why we're changing at that score, the other server crashed. So we made our way over to server 6 and just carried the score over. Crazy pushes from PRM. Worth it. There we go. Hopefully we're back. Right, I'm already up. F plus shift. What does F plus shift do? Hang on, am I being stupid? F plus shift. Oh, I just unread it. Oops. Looking, looks like whatever are going to be attacking. That was a really confusing pick and ban because I didn't think Harbour was picked. I thought it was Carrington, Tiger Town, and but we played Harbour instead, so I'm a little bit confused. And PRM just waiting for them. Okay, here we go. Everybody's back. Whatever attacking first, BBQ defending, here we go. Plebby, welcome in. You didn't even know COD 1 is still going? It is indeed. COD 1, COD 2, COD 4 is still going. They just had a LAN over the weekend, which I think is finished now, I think. If not, it's close to finishing. COD 2 has 2 LANs coming up. One in a couple of days, actually. One next weekend. And then a big one at the end of the year for the anniversary. COD 1 also has a LAN in November, I think. That plays good. As he caught that one. Nice. I saw him practice this nade. This is actually a really cool nade. I want to kind of show you where that goes. It bounces off... Looked like it went back over, but it bounces off that explosives and then lands into this door, which is really interesting. But yeah, I was watching them do some practice earlier. Always fun to see. But yeah, welcome in, Plebby. Hope you're good. Welcome home if you're an old COD player. Not old in age old, but you know. I didn't just call you old, I promise.
Allies win.
Was an A plant to start things off while I was talking about that nade from Azzy. He wanted to show it off. Good attack him round from whatever, though. They do get the first one. Wayne with scope. How are we doing with kills? He didn't actually pick one up. Only one kill for BBQ from Azzy. Might even have been from that nade. I can't quite remember. But yeah, it's a good time for old CODs. I think as well because the newer CODs are just not doing as good competitively. Just accepting damage from that nade. I maybe didn't see it. I'm not quite sure, but he did get the kill, so it's kind of worth it, I guess. But sitting right in front of that nade, not phased at all. It's going to be hell on his uniform, though. He's going to have to get that fixed. Mazzy with a nade on Wardino. Then Azzy finding prison. Mazzy and Azzy both picking up kills. Then Mazzy died. Kyle found him. No land in the UK? No land in the UK. No. We're not important enough. We're not important enough. Ooh, great shot. Double at the end, actually. Steven and Owain both finding kills at pretty much the same time. Brings it back to one apiece. Azzy now with 3. Kyle calling a clip. Can we restart? Azzy trolled first round. Did he? Blaming Azzy. Unbelievable. Mazzy blaming Azzy. You are old, don't worry. No, you're never old until you're 95. That's what I was told. Stepno taking 2 nades there. Only just inches of them anyway. Target with a kill. Azzy though does find pre-fire right in the corner of that A building. Wayne finding Kyle. Azzy with a second. Prison, the last man, does find PRM, making a bit of noise climbing onto that roof. When he takes a tag there, but stands his ground. The jump from Azzy. I don't know why, but that reminded me of the... I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's on this thing called the internet. It's a GIF or a meme or a Vine. I don't know what it's called. But this guy, I think they're skiing. And this guy just zooms past the camera on a set of skis screaming, "I'm a giraffe." Just reminded me of that for some reason. Just as he flying past the camera. Just really reminded me of that. I don't know if anyone's seen that. Not sure if you guys have heard of the internet. It's quite a new thing. I'm not sure if it's going to take off, but there we are. It might happen. Scope kill there by Kyle. He's now waiting for the perfect opportunity to chuck a nade out. Or is he just going to... Nope, he is going to do it. I thought he'd fallen asleep at the keyboard again. He does that sometimes. Okay, he didn't find the name, but Mazzy did. Allies up by 1, Axis down to 3. In fact, I think we're all guilty of falling asleep at our keyboard. I've done that loads of times. Not on the keyboard, but definitely in my chair. Grenade from Mazzy finding pre-fire. Although it's not as comfy anymore. I think my big ass has been in it for too many years. So it's kind of losing its, you know, comfort. Kyle's sneaking up with the scope. I still think this is the best sounding scope in any COD game. I love that sound. I think it beats Cods. Okay, just timed that jump poorly. PRM finds him on the windowsill. One allied player left. Well done by BBQ to turn this one around. They haven't done it yet, but they're close. As the season. Prison now running out of time. Needs to plan, but Axis can put pressure on. Just charge him down. It does go down, but... And so does Prison. And that, I think, is going to be 3-1 BBQ. Unless something really weird happens.
Axis win.
Kenny, thank you for the tea up, man. I have coffee. Thank you, buddy. I wonder if there's something in my coffee that's why I'm choking today. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm swallowing microplastics or something. Maybe I'm going to be full of plastic like... I don't know. Pamela Anderson. I always did like her in Baywatch. In fact, she's the only person I can remember in Baywatch. Wait, no, Hugh Hefner. I can remember him as well. Was it or Hugh Jackman? Which one was it? Oh wait, Hugh Jackman was the one I was talking about. It was the Hef, wasn't it? Of course it was. No, wait, that's right. Who's Hugh Hefner? Who the hell is he? What am I thinking of? Ooh, we'll play PRM fun in prison. Running around with that Luger.
Explosives planted.
Does eventually go down. While I'm thinking of who the hell Hugh Hefner was. It's a B plan this time as well. Way to mix things up. Who the heck is Hugh Hefner? Why did I think he was in Baywatch? I have no idea. Why am I even talking about Baywatch? As he trying to run away from Abba, they found out his M1 beats his Luger. 1v1 though. Mazzy does have the Thompson. I think he's on the tail. He is indeed. Can't really miss from that angle. Charges Abra down with the Thompson, and that's going to make it 4-1. Fairly even round though. Only Mazzy left for BBQ.
Axis win.
And that's 4-1 BBQ. Well played. Freaking Hugh Hefner. I've got him and David Hasselhoff mixed up. Bit of a buy round here for BBQ. I think a Thompson went in the hand of Azzy there by the looks of it, I think. Oh yeah, he's a Playboy guy. Yeah, I remember now. I knew that. Thanks, Kenny. Editor, delete the bit out where I thought Hugh Hefner was in Baywatch. Please. Thank you. Modena making his way up to A. Kyle not really in a position to cover though. Does spot the legs of an Axis player. I think he may have got the tag on that one. After finding Owain. Makes his way up to building by A. PRM finding allied scope. Frickin' Hasselhoff. What a guy. What a guy. Nades going around the plant, not going down just yet. It was teased. Trying to find who was actually teasing it. Here's Abra. He keeps getting pushed off by those nades. He's going to try for the third time, which is always the lucky time. He does it and then dies. As he finds him with a nade. Allies down to 2. Axis with the man up. Stevino on the hunt. Trying to get around the back of where the allies might be now that the plant is down. This is PRM moving up to support Prison. Oh, Stevino does find pre-fire. Prison now left for whatever. Oh, and he drops the PRM. He's been an absolute monster with that Luger. BBQ just seem to be enjoying themselves at the minute.
Axis win.
I think the third map is Carentan. If we get there. Which, if If barbecue keep going the way they're going, we probably won't. Doing some really good recoveries though, really good turnarounds. Let's jump back in. I wonder if Kyle's going to change his play a bit and maybe jump off scope. He's still scope at the minute. It's probably a good map to have it. Looks like Nade's going over to B4. Players stacking up by B side. And the scope being the front man. Interesting. Just peeking those B buildings. Thompson there, Wayne picking up prison as they make their way out. The second on Mordino. Great play from Owain. Azzy and PRM both finding kills. And look who's left for whatever. That's why his kills are so good. Waits for the rest of his team to die. Picks up whatever players for fun. Let's find two, but Nate's bouncing around it. Thompson trying down at the minute.
Axis
A
win.
bit of a dance. Stevno eventually finds him with a Thompson. Good try from whatever, but good play from Owain. Good defense holding B. Another attack thwarted by BBQ. A bit more of a staggered approach now. They're not stacking up on B at the minute. Good nades as well. Didn't do much damage, but still found its target. Mordino chucking a nade over to basically the side of A-bomb. Not sure if he thought someone might be there. There is a place where actual players sometimes sit, but as he Stevno picking kills pre-fire, Mordino finding kills. Well played. Mordino could do with some support though. Allies harder. BBQ. BBQ do look more organised. Pre-fire happy with himself there. Finding Stevno. Make their way to A. That is a baiting sound if ever I've heard one. Mordino tries to catch the trade. He does eventually. Axis now down to 1 in the form of Owain. He picked up a lovely double last round defending B. Might have missed that one. Didn't miss that one though. Brings it back to a 1v1. Kyle caught napping. Mordino looks to charge him down, but Owain says no. It's going to be 7-1. Looking pretty good. I'm not sure whose map this is. I think this is whatever's map, you know. No, wait, it isn't. No, it is BBQ's map. Beg your pardon. They were practicing nades on it. So this is BBQ's map. And they did win Harbour. Yo, Mr. Finn, how's it going, buddy? He's organising a barbecue. Apparently everyone in my neighbourhood. Everyone's having barbecues lately. She used to be a nice town as well. If everyone was having a barbecue, they'd invite everyone, you know. Not that I ever would, but everyone else used to do it. No one does it anymore. You just get that teasing smell, you know. No one ever pops around and says, do you mind if we have a barbecue? You want to pop around and have a burger? Nope. Just a freaking... Yep. Barbecue for me and no one else. Pull the ladder up. Or pull the ladder up. Pull the ladder up, John, and stop the rest. That would have been funny if I got out the first time, but nope. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Hope you're well, Mr. Finn. Oh, good shot. PRM finding P5's head. Always good to find the head if you can. Kyle just taking that tag. Not phased at all. Singed his pants. One of his teammates is going to try and plant Abra at the front again. He's literally got a tiny bit of health. And that is the face of a team that are trying everything but getting nothing. Actually, it's like a bit like a rose pose on the Titanic, isn't it, really? Paint me like one of your French girls. Who is left for allies? It is Prison. slowly making his way over to B. Yo, Vass, what's up, man? You love a barbecue? Wouldn't we all, dude? Should you have a barbecue? He's gonna try a B plant. But, yep. It was kind of a case of who got the kill first. And this is one-way traffic. Could not be... Well, it could be bit more one-way traffic if whatever didn't get that singular round near the beginning, but... Yikes. Barbecue looking good. Kind of getting in that dream team rhythm. And just winning and winning and winning. And when they start enjoying it as well, it makes them hard to... Ooh. Budge off. Still in this spot play. Going over to that front building. A plant. Now is it Abra again? Is he going to be that front man? Might have been. I think he's learned his lesson though. He tried to tease the plant and then bugged out the first time, but now he's going to commit. No, he's not. He's just really good with these nades. Kyle does eventually find Mazzy. I don't know if Axis have any more nades. They should do. They do. They are just making it so hard for Abra to plant. Surely no more. There's another one. There's two, in fact. Okay, that has to be it.
Explosives.
Plant does go down. Great cover from Kyle as well. This is a lot better. Only the last few rounds of the half and whatever. Finally kind of get the hang of planting after the nade shower. Axis now down to 2. Make that 1. Energy day. I get that, man. It's a... Yeah. Sunday energy day, right? Hope you're good though, man, apart from that. I totally get you. I've had too much caffeine today, I think. Now I'm kind of crashing.
Win.
And there you go. Owain couldn't miss that. 2. Finally get one back. Good play. Good resilience from Abra. Good nade dodging as well. Eventually rewarded with a plant. Okay, no scope now for car. Did he have a scope? No, he didn't. He has a car. Beg your pardon. Stole that. Typical Kyle stealing things. Away with the first kill, finding Abra. Yeah, those sniping BAR shots. Oh, there you go. Now finding Stevno. He looks to be the target. Kyle finding Pierre and Mazzy lining up a nade. Is that Abra planting again? No, it's Kyle now. But that's landing the right side of the tank. Plant goes down. Kyle does find a way and then eventually dropping to Mazzy. More nades landing on the plant. A little bit late. Job is done. The plant is down. Now whatever, just have to defend it. Hope you're good, Vass. One Axis player left and the former Mazzy. Not much health. Not much hope.
Allies win.
And there it is. 8-3. One before the half. It's pretty much barbecue. The last couple of rounds, whatever, have kind of woken up a bit and found where the effort... Oh, not again. Oh, no, good. I thought another server had crashed. Last round here for whatever. Seem to be in a good rhythm, but it might be too late. Who is that? Wow. I don't know if that was Mazzy or Owain. Both went down to where they are, but Whoever it was trying to push up, this is much better from what they're doing, much more aggressive with those BARs. Stevno finding prison with that nade. Pre-fire getting possession of his and plenty of bullets going on in the background. Pre-fire was going to chuck a nade out, but probably not feeling needed now.
Explosives planted.
Mark goes down at A. Stevno left.
Allies win.
And it is 8-4. There you go. Not the best time for whatever. I'm not going to be super happy with that. Carl might be happy he's in a positive score, but the rest of the guys might not be. Good play from BBQ. Great nades preventing the plant on A. Good defense from Owain as well on that B push. Wait, why is the... I've never seen that before. Oh. I didn't realise it would do that. Why did it do that? That's really strange. I didn't know the... I've never seen that on a ready up before. I've never seen the plant be active on a ready up. That's really weird. It kind of carried over from the last round. I've never seen that. Or have I just not paid any attention? Maybe it's not that big of a deal. Oh, I'm just going to wait for everyone to ready up. I have done. Modino's still on allies. I think he wants to swap teams by the look of it. He wants to play for BBQ. Kenny's playing Rocket League. Snow White is in the cinemas. It's good. Life is good. Free COD, free Kyle. Mm-hmm. Yo, Mersey. No, wait, it's Nate. We're not streaming today. We're doing paper... What? Wait, you're doing streaming paperwork? Please don't say you're doing streaming paperwork. What's up, buddy? Nate, my favourite of the duo. Good to see you, man. Hope you guys are good. Okay, have I readied up? I have ready. It's pre-fire. Dang it, pre-fire. So did you realise that Mersey and Nate streamed? I didn't. Good job you told us. I love that. I'm kidding. Here we go. Second half. BBQ attacking. And Mr. Gem is defending. Whatever defending. You're going to shove the fattiest, girthiest shawarma down your gullet when this is over. Why wait, man? Do it now. Don't even put it down your gullet. Just put it anywhere that fits. Look at that. Crawling up the hill. Love that. PRM sniping with the BAR. Kyle now, not with scope, but with car instead. Looking over towards A. Modino looking over to the just the tip of the hill there. Just as allies come up, make their way to that building for cover. That's where he's looking. He's I was about to say he's about to get some company, but nope. Kyle blew him up with a nade. So there goes one allied player. But yeah, that's where Modino was looking anyway. Basically where Owain blew up. Stephanie chucking two nades out. Kyle finding Stevno. And the kills for whatever. There's one for barbecue. I think that nade bounced off the woodwork there. I think there is an allied player near that tank. That's Azzy. He's backed off. And literally has hardly any health left. If a pigeon poops on him, he's out. He's been spotted though. That will do some damage before he inevitably goes down. There you go. There it is. Nope. Kyle finds him. Good plan, Kyle. He picked up 3 that round. Maybe at least 2, I think. 16-9. Look at that. Frag hunting machine. And this is going to be 8-5. Whatever. Bring it back to 3. You check what games we stream on what days. Also, when we finish a game, we'll make notes. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, fair play, man. Good on you. I respect that, dude. Good on you. That's what you call thorough streaming. Oh, one other player took a bullet in the butt there. Who was that? It's PRM. He's going to be walking funny for days. He's risking it there. I think that might be Carl was putting pressure on him. It is. Chucks a nade over it, tries to fish him out. As he's finding pre-fire with a nade. I see the muzzle of that PAR, but can't see the play. Abra finding 2 headshots. Demo, please. Modino with that stolen M1. Allies down by 1. Prison in really good defensive positions. Sorry, whatever. In really good defensive position. Not just Prison. The rest of them. Where did he get the name Paxenberg from? I'm intrigued. Here's nice. That's Kyle with another one finding PRM. A little bit hesitant to get on a bomb site there. 45 seconds left. 4 axes. Oh, Kyle eventually goes down. Well played, Mazzy. Wayne with scope looking for a target, but no one finding anything. Paxenberg, nice tease the bomb, brought Abra out. Takes his own medicine there. Back to 2v2.
Explosives
Plant does go down. Good play from the last 2 barbecue plays. I expect this. Owain backing off to a position to cover. Mordino taking his time coming out from cover. Owain does have the fence to use and can make his way along to find the Axis player that he's hunting at the minute. He just did a Houdini. He looks for the no-scope. Doesn't find that. Mordino's still out of cover. Or still in cover. He's making his way up to Owain. He eventually puts a bullet in his head. Mordino coming out.
Allies win.
And Owain finds him. Great play from the last 2 barbecue players. Brought it back from a 2v4, I think. To win that one. That's 9-5. That's got to make them feel good. That's got to make them feel really good. Exchange of weapons for the allied players. A few cards have been exchanged. And M1, I think. Oh, great name, though. As he caught that one well. One of the Axis players said, go long. As he said, I got you, bro. So did PRM. Great names from whatever. Barbecue number 10. Looks like B might be a target, maybe? PRM's looking that way. Flash out the buildings by A. PRM does go down. And it's definitely doing a little bit of a dance for Kyle before he goes down. Finding Azzy. Mordino, great shot finding Mazzy. I think it's just Bazzy and Dazzy left. Here's Wayne with the scope. I think they were looking to maybe try and get in the buildings by A rather than attacking A straight on. But it didn't work. At least it hasn't worked yet. I don't think they know where Owain... Oh, they do now.
Axis wins.
Yep, they found him. Pretty sure they found him. 9-6. Or 6-9 if you're a child like me. There's the scores for you as well. Kyle loving life at 18-10. Owain back with scope. M1, BAR, BAR. And there goes the main fragger. Oh, he just spotted the nade, just off shot there. I think that nade may have caught him though. I think Mordino meant to jump off that ledge, but he now runs back into position. Pre-fire parkouring. Hardly any health for him. Needs to be careful if he trips and falls over his shoelace. He's out. There you go, he makes it. Nade's coming under just below Abra. Singeing his foot. Abra's waiting for that A-cross. Oh, that sound never gets old. Especially when it ends up in a headshot. Owain's slowly making his way up. Mordino dropping, as does PRM. Oh, Owain just spotted a target there, but... he tried to... I was just going to ask, when does that MG ever come in use? And Owain must have read my mind. Oh, great nade from Mazzy. Fishing out Kyle. That's got to be a good sign for this one. BBQ now up by 2. Someone is trying to plant, and it is Azzy. Definitely finding Abra in the background. One Axis player left. In the former prison. He was actually over by B. Oh, he's going to save, I think. I don't blame him. 4v1 is never easy. Wonder if anyone's going to try and hunt him, but... maybe if I...
suppressing fire!
Try and tell them he's over here by B. Should I try and tell them? Nah, I won't do that. But anyway, that's going to be double figures for BBQ, which really puts the pressure on whatever. I always felt that the first team to get to double figures just gives them that edge. Just that psychological boost. Oh, hello, 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 hi, hello. That might do it. Yep, that would do it. Right. So the rest of BBQ are going to know where he is, but there's only 3 seconds, so get to keep that BA after next round. Is it going to be enough though? Is one BAR going to be enough to sway the round? Because 11-6 doesn't look good for whatever. PRM, the admin, who is no one seen. Cryptic. I like it. Makes you think. Oh, Kyle with the opening kill fronting Owain. Allies losing their scope. There's been a lot of chat in the game today. A lot of free nade binds, free Kyle. I think he means from the Discord. Not quite sure though. He might have been banned from a Starbucks as well. I can't quite tell. Personally, if I worked in Starbucks, I'd ban someone called Kyle. I'd ban anyone called Kyle. Imagine when they ask what your name is, though, you're actually admitting to being Kyle. Should he pick a more glamorous name like John or Bob, maybe? Bob's a nice name. Oh, good shot, Abra. Finding Azzy off that plant. Oh, Abra again, finding PRM. Let's maybe stick with Abra for a little bit. That's 2 for him. Great, as soon as I watch him, he nearly dies. I'm just going to look somewhere else. Sorry, Abra. Mazzy now might be rotating to B. That nade is going to go A direction, though. Just towards some of the ruined houses. Perfectly finding Mordino. That will do that one. Down to a 2v2. Stebno just round the corner from A-bomb, so you can see it there, but he does have an Axis player Looking over to his direction. Puts bullets over to him, doesn't find the target. Oh, Abra does eventually drop him as he finds him. Prison now making his way round the back. Giggity. Teammate. But everybody missed. Prison in a bit of a dilemma. 0 health, pretty much. Mazzy knows where he is. Stevno knows where he is. It's going to be tough for him. And Mazzy finds him. Good play. Nice use of the clock from BBQ. Just ticking down the time. Taking things steady. Mazzy sitting at 17-9. Challenging Kyle for that top fragger spot. Here's 11-6. Not looking good for whatever. Something special needs to happen. It's just finding that gap and access to an ally player, just sticking their head out for a bit too long. And oh, PRM with the Thompson. Can see a B push.
Explosives planted.
No, we're just going to see a massive early A push. Wow. Okay. I didn't even hear that go down. Kyle did find an 8. Owain sniping Prison. Oh, I was going to say PRM might be putting some low pressure B side and flanking, but the kills are all coming for whatever at the minute. They did get the early plant, but now down to 2 players. Owain under pressure. Looking for that no scope again. Out come the sidearms. Everybody missing that as well. Stevno finding Kyle. Oh, great shot. Abra taking that one in the chin. It's going to leave a mark. Axis now down to 1. It is more challenging down the ally scope, but great cover from Stevno. That's match point. Oh. What a crazy early push. I didn't even see that coming from the way they panned out in that formation. I'm going to maybe go high camera, just see if they try that again, but one of the ally players must have had his running shoes on because they literally got over there in seconds. And whatever allowed the plant... Are they going to try it again? I think it's Azzy who's heavily tagged. Owain does eventually go down to Kyle. Definitely going to be a slow round this time. PRM back with BI. Azzy dropping. Kyle finishing him off. I think that's... There's 24 for him now. Nice. He's a popular guy though. Found a player up by MG. Yo, Girl Scout, welcome in, buddy. Good to see him on ME. I hope you're well. Allies down to 3, but they seem to do well in those low player situations. The 2v2s, 2v4s. They've done pretty good. I don't know whether that's whatever, just getting edgy, looking for the final frags. And BBQ just inviting the pressure. But they're using the clock well. The players looking over to B. In fact, the last 2 out of 3 BBQ players are looking B side. Nade's going over that way as well. Mordino's still focused on A. They make their way out to A house. Not just A house. The house by A. Oh, that is good. Nice nade there from pre-fire. Really misleading where that shot was coming from. But I think it was going towards Stevno. It literally is only... Futureland's not possible. Oh. Anyway, PRM, last man left, but let's go down to pre-fire. That is going to be 12-7. And no more Futureland. Sorry, guys. I'm not quite sure he said that in console, but... I'm guessing that's Kyle? Seems to be the most vocal in the game, but either way, still match point. We're an MP44 firing off early. Aaron now with an M1. Oh, Owain opening things up, dropping Carl. That's a big name down for whatever. Potentially the last round. Ordino sitting at 412. I think a lot of those have been catching nades as well. Stevno and a teammate there frolicking in the bushes. It's Sunday, why not? Because I'm watching those nades come over. Ordino does find Owain. There's 5 for him. Mazzy finishing Aber off on an M1. Pre-fire getting in a nade spot ready. Mazzy looking at A bomb site, but has to be aware of those nades. One of which is going out from a teammate. Eventually. There it goes. Mazzy chucked that out but didn't find a target. Mazzy
Explosives planted.
covering as he makes his way back in the cover eventually. He does. PRM, Stevno both finding kills. One Axis player left. I think that could be GG. Owain thinks it is. Abra saying GG. You love to see it. Prison does go down. That is GG. Well played, everyone. Well played, BBQ. Well played, whatever. Sancho just did something. I'm not quite sure what that means because I don't know what streaming is. Oh, thank you for the follow. That's what it is. I forgot. Thank you, guys. Yeah, sorry. Sounds are still on. I appreciate it. But thank you for the follow. I'm grateful. Thank you for having me as well. That was a good game. Apparently that was going to be one of the close ones. But it was actually kind of one-sided. I'm not quite sure what's happening with the TMO game. Let's have a look, see if that is still going on. But yeah, thank you for the follow, guys. If you are looking for the other games as well from the Cup so far, I'm going to be putting all those on YouTube. They are all going up on YouTube. So if you do want to catch up with some of them, I've got COD games over there. I've got COD UO. I've got COD 2. There's a whole bundle of games going on over there. And there's more that I've downloaded. There's plenty more coming up. Right, Meta is streaming. Let's have a look. Let's see if he's still playing. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I think I'll send you guys over to Meta. That is TTL versus ES. Unless anyone has a recommendation. If not, we'll go to Meta. Keep it in the COD family. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, guys. I'm super, super grateful. And thank you for having me again. I don't know when the next game is. I'm not quite sure. I think there's one or two next week. But if you want to keep an eye out on when those games are coming, let me quickly find the Discord for you. Let me take off streamer mode so I can get the link. Where is streamer mode? There it is. Okay, right, let me find the CoDBASE link for you so people can join that. There you go. Right. No, don't raid the Discord. No. There's that. Right, and then I'll send you guys over to Meta, who is streaming TTL versus ES. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I might come back a bit later and do something else. Do some... oh, Tuesday. There you go. I can actually see you guys talking now. Yeah, Tuesday. There you go. So Tuesday should be the next one. But I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay horny. Crystal Palace won the FA Cup, just to, you know, make sure everyone's aware. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. But yeah, thanks for the follows. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for the laughs. And I'll see you in the week. God bless everyone. I'll see you very soon. Take it easy.